Okay, if you are a DJI Mic 2 user, there is a little design quirk about this thing that I think there is an absolute essential hack you need to do just to make this thing as practical as possible. Oh, hey, and do me a favor, if you find this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It is so hard to keep a YouTube channel going these days, and your subscriptions are the only thing that keep this channel going. Now, there's no doubt this DJI Mic 2, I just love what it can do. I love all the features in it. But there's a weird design quirk in there that you need to be aware of and you need to fix it. And I haven't heard that many people actually bringing this up, and it is something that affected me from the very first time I ever shot it. And that is this. The bottom mount of this thing is strangely designed to not work with cold shoes. And what I'm talking about, if you want to take this and slip this into the hot shoe mount here on your camera, it'll stay in there very, very well. But because it's just a square basically with no way to secure it down, if you put this in a cold shoe, which let's be honest, if you're using a cage or using equipment, maybe you have monitors on here, maybe you want to have handles, whatever, you're going to often use the cold shoe mount here on there. But the weird thing about this is because this doesn't secure, I mean, this thing is basically, boom, it's not secured in there at all. There's actually no way to keep this thing from slipping out. I found this just shocking that there would be a mic that you mount on your camera that most of us will end up using cold shoes at some point that you couldn't secure to a cold shoe. Luckily, there's a very, very fast, quick hack for this. I want to show you what it is because it's going to make your life a lot better if you're using that. Now, the hack I'm talking about is pretty fancy. It's just good old-fashioned gaff tape. But this thing is an essential hack that actually has a lot of benefits up its sleeve. So what I'm going to do is I just took a little tiny square piece of gaff tape. I literally just cut it by hand to match the square bottom here of my DJI Mic receiver. And I'm just going to put that on right there. And it's pretty discreet. I got it on there. And as you can see, it doesn't even look like there's anything on there. You can see I just have a black piece of gaff tape. It blends perfectly good. But what this does, it just provides that extra half a millimeter, I guess, of space. But more importantly, it provides friction here for this piece. Now, if I put this on there now, you will see I can now secure this very, very easily. And now this thing is on there. It doesn't fall off. You can bounce around, throw this on a gimbal, whatever. Now, there is one other part about this that is very, very important. I'm going to slip this right off just so you can see it. And that is going to be this. You want to make sure if you have a hack, at least in my opinion, that it doesn't interfere with anything this thing does, and that includes the charging. And what I like about this hack is that you can take this, if I slip this back in the charging case, look at that. I'm still getting a good charge point. It's not going to interfere with the charging of this thing in any way, shape, or form. So I know I can charge this, put it away, and be good to go. Now, one thing to note about this, one thing that's good is because it is just a piece of gaff tape, it's very, very easy to take off. If you're a Sony user or something like that and actually need to connect to the hot shoe connection here on your camera to get some of the functionality to this, you can just pop that right off or pop it back on, whether you go from the cold shoe or the hot mount. But I thought this was a hack that completely made this practical because when I got this, it didn't make any sense. I couldn't mount it on my camera in any way that made sense. There's not a quarter inch. I had to have a way to get that on a cold shoe, and thankfully it was very, very easy and very, very important. So anyway, guys, if you're using a DJI Mic 2, which I think is a really great little system, I just thought this was an absolutely essential hack to make sure you can use it to its utmost ability, especially if you're building on cameras that have bigger sets, you need to hang stuff, you need to put this thing on a cold shoe mount, and that's the way to get on there with minimum fuss, easy to go, and make your life better. All right, I'd love to hear what you have to say with this. Leave me notes and comments down below, and yeah, I'd rather keep on shooting, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.